Even after running a coaching business for approximately 20 years, I changed my course of action and started doing some online classes. And for that, I wanted a new employees and new group and new team. Now, this new team means new hiring. Probably I'm the person who has learned everything by doing all the mistakes. And what were the mistakes I did during those hiring is something that I would like to share with you so that you know what are the things you need to keep in mind while hiring employees for your startup. Hi everyone, this is Dr. Akshita Bahuguna, and as an entrepreneur, I have been teaching entrepreneurs. Educating entrepreneurs require business creation and skill development. Today, I'll be talking about skill development part because hiring is a skill, and while you hire somebody, you need to have those hiring skills with you. Otherwise, you will have to learn after failing. And how many failures you can accommodate or you can take is something that you know better. And nobody starts to fail. If you start to succeed, you need to know how to build a team and how to hire employees, and this is something that we are going to talk about today. The business startup is obviously a nerve-wracking activity, and what we want is we want perfect of everything. We don't have finances in the initial days, and that makes the life imbalance. The thought process of searching a new employee becomes very difficult, and we are unable to decide our course of action. Thus, we need to have a clear-cut strategy or steps or tips to follow, and first one could be know the position that you are hiring for. It is your business, and maybe you need to do many things for running the business, for managing the business, for doing the marketing, for arranging the operations, for arranging the funding and everything. Startup is something that requires n number of things. Employee is not somebody who can do all these things. And that is why you need to know the position that you want to hire for. Communicate that position and expectation with the prospective employee and then hire. This will clear up the expectations and work for you. Second, remember to hire for a right reason. Means you need to know that who is the right person to do the right job. I'll give you an example. In the initial days, I was looking for somebody who can take up the trainings, the offline trainings, and I hired somebody who has already worked in a big corporate. Maybe she was a best trainer, but not a best fit for a startup because she was looking for the facilities and the expectations were in accordance to her previous job, which as a startup we were unable to provide. And that created a fuss. She had to leave. Rather, we have to mutually agree that she had to. And this is something that we need to know, that we need to hire the right person for the right reason, and we need to set the expectations straightforward and know the environment and the background that the person is coming from, whether he or she is a fit in our startup or not. Third, build the company with a mission and vision. Maybe you're looking for somebody who can join your team and work for your startup. Now, initially, you're unable to pay good salary, or you're paying with some other methods, whatever you are paying for. If your mission and vision coincides with your employee, then they are going to stay. Otherwise, the agility of the employees is very less, and they would soon leave for a better opportunity, for higher income, or whatever they feel like. So if you need to retain those employees, because you train them, you educate them and prepare them for some work, and you at least need them for some time, and that is why you need to build your company with a big mission and vision. Don't have a big team, have a small but close-knit team, because in a startup there are many uncertainties that come. The close-knit team knows the pros and cons of everything and can work together to grow the business. Whereas If you have a team, it is not close knitted. With the first uncertainty that comes, the people or the employee would leave and they would be uncertain about their own careers. They will not be able to provide the solutions to those uncertainties. And that is why it's always better to have a small knit team for you. Hold on to your existing teams. You prepare those teams. You educate them, train them with the skills that are required for your startup. The people who started from the beginning are more attached, are giving up more for your business. They know they will grow with the business. So try to hold them, make them accountable, and they will inspire others in the business as well. So retain those talents who has joined you initially. Last but not the least, every startup has an incredible potential for growth, and the people joining at the initial stage knows that. If they are with you, if you are working with them, remember to hire the people who are coming from the personal platforms, because these are the people who can see the potential and work for it. Hiring from outside or hiring through HR or recruiter will cost you highly, but they will not be able to identify the attitude of the person. Maybe knowledge they can test. And that is why you need to take your interview and test by yourself before deciding whether you want to hire that person or not. I hope these tips would help you to hire a better employee, a right person for right reason for your startup. Be happy, be entrepreneurial, and live the life of abundance. If you wish to continue your journey for unboxing or more of entrepreneurship, keep liking, subscribing, and following us. And don't forget to share it with your friends, families, and fellows. Thank you.